cast the Rapala lure out there, let the rings disappear, and just before the rings are completely gone, just twitch that rod tip slightly, keeping the floating Rapala lure at the surface, twitch it on the surface. And a lot of times that triggers a strike, triggers a response from a largemouth or smallmouth bass, or a pickerel, or any fish for that matter, even crappie and bluegill and a pickerel bass, and even in some cases even trout or landlocked salmon will strike, don't bite that lure at the surface as you give it a few twitches. If you don't trigger any response at the surface, right where that lure landed, then proceed to reel and twitch. And as you're reeling that lure in, twitch the rod tip just like I am now. Reel and twitch, reel and twitch. Twitch, give that rod tip more action as you're reeling in the Rapala lure. And it's making that minnow in the water appear to be injured and dead, and it looks like an easy target for a fish, a hungry, feisty fish. And that will trigger a response, trigger a bite. Little Rapala, the Rebel split-bodied treble hook, 2 treble hooks. Floating, little floating Rapala lure. Years and years ago, Jason and I, it was Jason's discovery, his little fishing tactic. He doesn't just cast and retrieve on these Rapalas. He'll cast it and let it sit, let the rings go away and let the lure float there, and then give it a couple twitches on the surface. Once the rings dissipate, a lot of times it ignites a strike that produces a bass that hit as the rings disappear, and he gives it a few little twitches on the top. Boom! A lot of times it hits that, and if not, then we reel in slowly, and we twitch the rod tip. As we're reeling, we twitch. It gives it much more action. It looks like an injured, dying bait fish or injured, dying fish that the bass just can't resist. We'll reel and twitch and reel and twitch, and we pause slightly, just slight little pauses, and that's a lot of times when they bite. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, nice smallmouth bass. Yeah, nice smallmouth bass that we gotta release. All right, see what we can do. Oh, good, he got off. He got it, fell off without needing to do much. Easy release. Good one.
Bass.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah, good one. Woo! He's running. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Nice one. Yeah. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Another. Ooh, a nice one.
Yeah.
Nice one. Yeah. Nice fish. Yeah. A nice one. See if we can get him in. Oh. Sweet. That's a nice fish. Yeah, that's a nice one. Here I gotta get my plier thingy-majiggies.
You don't like my lure.
Oh! Ow! I keep getting my... That hurt. That hurt. Catching them on there. Alright. Are you? What? Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna let them go.
Smallmouth or bass?
Smallmouth bass. Well,
Yeah,
it's a bat. Well, bass. Smallmouth bass.
What the black largemouth have like a black stripe on the outside.
All right, we're gonna let them go. There he goes. Sweet. It's all a floating Rapala.
What?
Talking on camera.
Oh. Still got him?
No, he's gone. Little Rapala, the Rebel split-bodied treble hook, 2 treble hooks. It's floating, little floating Rebel Rapala lure. Not too big. But we're catching smallmouth on out here. Let the rings go away and let the lure float there, and then give it a couple twitches on the surface. Once the rings dissipate, a lot of times it ignites a strike that produces a bass that hit as the rings disappear, and he gives it a few little twitches on the top. Boom! A lot of times it hits that. And if not, then we reel in slowly, and we twitch the rod tip. As we're reeling, we twitch. It gives it much more action. It looks like an injured, dying bait fish or injured, dying fish that the bass just can't resist. And on the short little pause, a lot of times it's when they hit. We'll reel and twitch and reel and twitch, and we pause slightly, just slight little pauses. And that's a lot of times when they bite and strike real hard. And that's what I was doing here for a fishing tactic with this old Rebel floating lure, Rapala lure. Caught that nice, maybe 16, somewhere between 15 to 18 inch smallmouth bass. All right, everybody, see you next time. Oh, yeah, smallmouth. Smallmouth? Yeah, big smallmouth. Don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. Oh. It's like a huge one, isn't it? Look at your rod, dude. Look at the rod. Whoa! It's huge. You caught the lunker smallmouth. You'll have to show that on.
Stop moving.
Hold that baby up before you let him go, because I can't see it. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at the bugs in his mouth.
Yeah.
He's got a bunch of bugs in his mouth.
Nice. I'm going this side. Whee! Whee! Nice little, caught something on this lure finally. Just a little bass, a little tyke. Get my fingers on. There he is. Alright, let's get the hook out of him. Well, we caught something.
There you go.
Nice little bass. There we go. There he goes. Don't know what it is, but not sure what it is yet. I think it might be a chub. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, he's... Yep, it is. Yep, it's one of them. Alright. Let's see if we can get him in the boat. Yeah. Nice. Ooh. Alright. We gotta get the hook off this bad boy. Get him in the boat so we can hook off. Pinch him really tight at the mouth. They don't have teeth like some of the other fish. So, yeah. That's what I'm doing. Alright. What are we going to catch next, boys? Nice. Ow! Just put the hook in my.
Got something good.
Yeah. Oh, you do? Landlocked salmon. No! Look.
Rainbow. No. Red spots. It's a brown.
It just must be a young brown.
Yeah.
It's a young, probably a young.
Color, went to silver and bam, first cast.
Good, awesome. Oh, and we're off the. Somehow we got off that log.
We've been moving a little bit at a time here. Right.
Good job.
So I know they're going for silver now.
Nice.
He's back in the water and straight.
I think it was like this young, smaller brown.
I'm good with that.
Yellow perch. Yeah, look. First of the. Whoa. Oh, you can't turn around, but is that the first of ever? We don't catch yellow perch on this trip, do we usually? Not typically, but a little yellow perch. Nice. Cool. I don't know that anyone's caught yellow perch. Yeah. Nice yellow perch. Let him go. There he goes. Just fishing the old rooster tail. Yeah. Silver and gray, black.
I mean, as you go up, the water gets slower.
And we saw rises on the other side of the bridge last night.
Yeah, we did.
When we drove back.
Really far up, you have to hog that shoreline.
Yeah.
To me, it's not worth it right now to me to get all my stuff on, get a caddis on.
Up there.
I mean, if it goes down another...
Who knows, maybe when we're back here at lunchtime, we're out here casting a few flies.
I'm hoping that when we get back, if we go up in the morning up there,
It'll draw.
come back and the water won't be coming over that way anymore. That'll be nice.
Yeah, we do okay when there's no water in here, right in here. When this is all rock and we just got a few rifts right here, a little bit of current right there. We usually can get out.
I would put a big fly on that they can see, so they gotta be able to track it.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah. They got to be able to see it. You're not doing any good if their fish aren't seeing.
No. I mean, we're not having the caddis hatch that we had yesterday. I don't see any.
Oh, last night in the evening that you saw it, wasn't that cool?
Yeah, that was cool. It was on the
There was a lot of them, yeah. They were, and there were some spots we were hitting where they were rising for them.
Yeah.
And that's where we caught our fish when we saw some rises, and he anchored. Steve did, and boom. Cool.
There was not much going on. A few little bugs flying around, but you'll see and you'll look around, you'll see birds start flying around back and forth.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh. Maybe it's just well, look at them.
No, it's probably a blue wing olive, I don't think.
Blue winged olive.
Yeah, those come around in the morning. They come out in the morning.
Yeah.
And then
Blue
usually
winged olive.
okay, he'll hatch at night, but I've never been here this early, so it's probably a caddis hatch that we saw. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
A nice big caddis on.
I was thinking like blue winged olive or cat. I was thinking caddis. I mentioned that once, but they looked like caddis, small caddises. Yeah.
Caddis will sit high in the water and they're thick and fluffy, so
Yeah.
they'll be able to track it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe over there, but it's cold this morning. Get in that water now, you'll be cold.
Oh yeah, we will.
Yeah, wait till that sun comes up a little bit more.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, chub. Finally, got him. Jesus. Came up for like 4 times. Oh, don't destroy my fly, please. Don't destroy my fly. I'll let you go so you can go back.
Oh, there. We each caught one on a fly rod.
Yeah.
Come on, guy.
There he goes.
Huh.
Finally hit it. He's been sitting there like, do. Like, hit the
Yeah.
dang fly.
Finally got it. On Jay. Don't know what it is, but probably. Woo-wee. Oh, chub. Chub, but better than nothing. I just let it sit there and. Yeah. Whoa, where are you going? Caught something on the old fly rod. Yeah. Oh, gotta get the old hematomas. I gotta use these. Gotta find the. Where is it? There it goes. Well, I scared whatever was in the woods. It's because I just let it sit there. Didn't even retrieve it because we were too busy listening to the woods. Oh. Well, it was my goal to catch something on the fly rod before going home, and I did, so. I did. Sweet. It was like a yellow hornberg, some type of hornberg imitation, whatever. Trying to match this caddisfly hatch. These caddises floating that have just been hatched, and they're floating and drying on the surface. Some have been fluttering around. They're floating by as we sit here. They're everywhere. Caddises, caddis flies.